Hello, cherry blossoms. I am back with another video. And, what time is it? Yeah, it's still, like, early. I'm kind of, like, I'm kind of filming these back to back. I do have to get ready to go somewhere soon, so I will post these, though, today. I will do that. I will do it. And, yeah. But, this is another Eddie X listener, and this is a wisdom teeth comfort, where it's pretty much just you guys going to the dentist, and you're getting your wisdom teeth removed, and Eddie is there he drove you there. I mean, your parents would have, but they had to work, so Eddie, like, volunteered to, like, drive you, and they were like, yeah, sure, can you, like, take our daughter to, like, get her wisdom teeth removed? And he's like, sure. And, like, yeah, so he drives you and you get your wisdom teeth removed, and then it's kind of just, like, a funny little comical little thing. And, like, yeah, and it's kind of a combination of, like, two things. It's like wisdom teeth and, like, your fear of the dentist, like, you have a phobia of the dentist, so he's also there to comfort you through that, because you hate the dentist. You do not like the dentist. You think dentists are creepy, which I do. I am terrified of dentists. I hate dentists. Like, I find them so creepy. And I'm sorry if anyone out there, like, knows a dentist, or, like, they love dentists, or, like, their family members like a dentist. I don't mean to sound mean. I'm not saying that your dentist person is scary. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, dentists have always, like, freaked me out. I still go, but, like, they always freaked me out. But yeah, you guys go to the dentist, you get your wisdom teeth removed, and then you're just kind of like a loopy little weirdo for the rest of the video. So, yeah. Let's get on with the video. And everybody say hi to Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Little Johnny dancing over there. Okay, on the video. So, it is, a day. You didn't go to school this day because you have to go to the dentist. And, you know, your parents couldn't take you to the dentist to get your wisdom teeth removed because, you know, they have to work and they were too busy and their jobs suck, and they're like, no, you can't, like, not go to work. And they're like, dude, my daughter has to, like, get her wisdom teeth removed. And they're like, I don't care, like, come to work. And they're like, oh my god, you suck. And then, like, you know, and they're like, oh my god, who's gonna take our daughter to the dentist? And, like, you know, Eddie's all like, I can take her to the dentist. I mean, I have a van, so. And they're like, oh my god, yeah, can you take our daughter to the dentist, please? Like, she really needs to get her wisdom teeth removed. They've been bothering her, and, like, she needs to get them removed. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll drive my girlfriend to get her wisdom teeth removed. You can count on me. It's like, also, she, like, needs a lot of comfort because, like, she's terrified of the dentist. He's like, oh yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll take her to the dentist. So yeah, so, like, the day comes, you don't go to school because you have to go to the dentist. And Eddie, you know, he is there for you, to comfort you, to go to the dentist, but he also is really happy because this is also an excuse for him to not go to school. And, like, he goes, and you guys are driving to the dentist right now, and he's, like, trying to comfort you on the way there because you're, like, freaking, like, your leg is, like, bouncing up and down, and you're, like, picking at your fingers, and you're biting the inside of your cheek, in the inside of your mouth and stuff, and you're, like, fiddling with your fingers. It's like you're, like, anxious as fuck. So yeah, baby, are you okay? Yeah, I know the dentist is scary, but, like, are you gonna be okay? You're gonna be fine. Everything will be fine. You're gonna go to the dentist, you're gonna get your wisdom teeth removed, and then as soon as you know it, it'll be over. Also, they're probably gonna put you on some really strong drugs, so you're probably not gonna feel a thing, okay? It's okay, baby doll. I'll be there the whole time. I probably won't be in the room with you, but I'll be there. Yes, I promise. And if they do let me into the room, I will not leave, okay? I'll even hold your hand. If I can do that. We'll see. I love you too. So, sorry. You guys get to the dentist, and you're just like, no, I don't want to be here. And he's like, come on, babe, you gotta go get your wisdom teeth removed. Sorry. And, you're like, fine, I'll go. And, like, you go into the building, and, like, you guys go. And they're like, and, like, you see the receptionist, and she's, like, there, and you guys check in. So, yeah. Yes, how can I help you? Yeah, we're here for a appointment for listener. Listener. Yes, you guys can take a seat, and the doctor will be right out. Okay. So, you guys sit in the waiting area, and you're like, your legs still bouncing, and you're still, like, fiddling and, like, fidgeting with your fingers and, like, yeah, all that good stuff. And, like, he holds your hand, and he's like, it's gonna be okay, mama. And so you're just waiting, and it seems like an eternity, but it's really just, like, 15 minutes. And, like, then, like, the doctor, dentist guy, like, comes in, and he's like, okay, it's time for you to get your wisdom teeth removed. Okay. Listener? Hi. Yeah, your boyfriend could come with us. Okay, just right this way. So you guys go, and luckily, like, the guy, like, lets Eddie come with you, because it's like, no, I'm not going in there if my boyfriend can't go, like, no. So, like, you get to, like, the little room, and, like, you sit in, like, the chair, and Eddie sits in a chair, and he's, like, next to you, because you're like, my boyfriend's gonna sit right here, like, he's not leaving. And he's like, the dentist is like, all right, that's cool, that's fine, I understand. And then, like, yeah, so then, like, the process, like, starts. Okay, how's everything looking for you, listener? Okay, have you been flossing? I figured. Alright, any cavities, anything? No? Alright, so we're just gonna lean your seat back. I know, it's a little sudden, but it's okay. You'll be okay. And we're just gonna lean your seat back, okay? Okay. So he, like, leans your seat back, and you're like, the seat's moving, and, like, you just hate everything about the dentist. You don't like anything. So, like, you, like, lean your chair. He, like, leans your chair back, and you're, like, you clutch on to, like, the little arm rest things, and Eddie, like, grabs your hand. He's like, it's okay, the chair's just moving, nothing's happening. And you're like, okay, and it's like, yeah, so there you go. Now we're just gonna take a look, see what's going on in there. Okay, yeah, everything seems to be good. Take good care of your teeth, I see. Alrighty. Okay, so, like, the guy, like, he, like, looks in your mouth, sees what's going on with your teeth, everything seems to be fine, so he's like, alright, time to start the process. So he, like, gets his little get-up on, you know, all that. I don't know what they do for wisdom teeth, I don't know. But, like, they go, like, he gets everything ready, he gets, like, his little utensils and, like, tools and stuff, and you're, like, watching him, like, gather all these supplies, and you're, like, scared. You're, like, freaking out. Like, you think, like, you feel like he's gonna, like, dissect you or something. You're, like, not happy about this at all. Okay, listener. So, I'm just gonna gather all my stuff over here. Yeah, I can see that this doesn't look very pleasant to you. I promise this won't hurt. I will put you on anesthesia and you won't feel a thing. I promise. Everything will be numb. Nothing will hurt. Okay? These are just a few tools that I use to take wisdom teeth out. You won't feel a thing. They won't hurt you, I promise. Baby, it's gonna be okay. Nothing will hurt. You'll be high as a kite while this is going on, okay? And I'll be right here the whole time, and I'll hold your hand. I'm not leaving, okay? I'm not leaving, okay? I promise. And so, like, you're, like, watching this happen, and, like, the dentist and Eddie are both, like, just trying to calm you down. And, Eddie says what he says, and, like, he kisses the back of your hand, and he, like, is petting your head, and you're, like, looking at him, and you're, like, and you're, like, nodding at his words, and he's, like, nodding with you, because he's, like, yeah, you got it, it's okay, and you're, like, yeah, it's gonna be okay, I'm gonna be fine, yeah, because you trust him. Eddie would never put you in a situation where you'd, like, get super extremely hurt on purpose. He would never do that, but this is the dentist, so, like, he's like, it's gonna be okay, and you trust him, you trust his words, and you're nodding. You're like, okay, you're here, you're not leaving, it's fine, everything's fine. So, like, the dentist gets, like, the anesthesia. I don't know if that's how that's said, but, like, yeah, so he gets the anesthesia, he puts the mask on you, and he's like talking about it. Okay, I'm just gonna put the anesthesia mask on you. Don't be alarmed. Just gonna put it right here. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit. Just take deep breaths, okay? There you go. So, like, he puts the anesthesia mask on your face, and you're breathing it in, and then your eyes get droopy, your vision starts to blur, and you, like, look at Eddie, because the idea of them giving you anesthesia also freaks you out. So, like, he's, like, looking at you, he's stroking the back of your hand with his thumb, and he's like, it's okay, you're okay. And, like, his voice is starting to get, like, very distorted. Like, it sounds very distant because of, like, the anesthesia. And you're, like, scared, but you can't really feel your fear because you're, like, high as a kite. Like, your eyes droop, and then they, like, kind of close. And then, like, you're just kind of out of it for the rest of that time. So, yeah. It's okay, baby doll. It's okay. You're okay. You're just gonna go to sleep for a little bit, okay? I'll be right here. Nothing's gonna happen to you, okay? I'll be right here. I promise. You're okay, baby doll. I promise. So, yeah. And then, while you're out, the process goes on. The dentist gets your wisdom teeth pulled out and, like, all that good stuff. All that jazz. And eventually the process ends. Eddie was sitting there the whole time, just like he promised, holding your hand and watching it go on. And, like, as he watched it, he was like, ew, like, he's like, ew, I never seen this, like, actually happen before. And, like, he's watching it, he's like, oh my god, I'm so glad that she's, like, asleep and numb. And, like, after a while the process ends, and he puts his tools down, he stuffs gauze in your mouth, and like Eddie's like sitting there waiting for a little bit, and like eventually you wake up and you're like looking around, you're like, where the hell am I? Like, what the. And like you're like trying to get your bearings, you're like, where am I? Is this, where am I? Like, what happened? And then like you kind of turn your head and you see like a blurry like figure, like you don't know what that is, like you're like, what, huh? And like you're looking at Eddie and you're like, huh, and like your vision kind of clears up a little bit to the point where you can see his face, but since you're like high on like the anesthesia, you don't know who that is, you don't know who he is, but you know that you think he's cute and you like him, and like you're like, oh wow, who are you? Oh my god. So like, yeah, that's like where this is now. Baby doll, hey. Hey, you okay? Why are you staring at me like that? What? Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling like that? Oh. You think I'm pretty? Oh, well that's sweet, sweetheart. Oh. Oh. You like my hair? Yeah, well. Yeah, it's fluffy. I know, it's very fluffy. Like a poodle? Okay. Oh. Oh. Yep. It's my face. You're squishing. You're squishing me. Huh? Who who am I? Baby doll. It's me, Eddie. You remember me? What? What do you mean, what am I doing here? Why wouldn't I be here? You think I'm cute? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I think I'm really cute. Okay. I'm happy to hear that, baby doll. Why do I keep calling you baby doll? 'Cause it's my little nickname for you. Do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a girlfriend, sweetheart. Oh, don't cry. Why are you crying? Sweetheart. It's okay. Hey. So, like, you're, like, sitting there, you're, like, squishing his face and, like, messing with his hair. You're like, oh my god, you look like a poodle, you're so cute. Oh my god, why are you here? Who are you? And he's like, oh my god, you're, like, adorable right now. I can't. And, like, you ask him, you're like, oh my god, do you have, like, a girlfriend? You're, like, flirting with him. Like, you're just, like, high on like anesthesia and you're like flirting with this man that you're already dating. You're like, oh my god, do you have a girlfriend? And like when he says that he does, you're like, what? And like you start crying and you're like, no. And he's like, why are you crying? You're like, because you got a girlfriend and I'll never like get a chance to date you. And then like he kind of like laughs and then like he's like, okay, I gotta clear this up. I mean, I can't like not mess with her while she's high like this. So like, yeah, he does. He clears it up and like all that jazz. Baby doll, sweetheart, baby doll, look at me. You're my girlfriend. Yeah, you're my girlfriend. Yes, I love you. What are you looking at? The light? Oh yeah, it's bright, isn't it? No, it's not the sun. It's just a light. What's in your mouth? No. Don't take those out. Don't. They're gauze. Don't take the gauze out. I know they taste bad, but you need to keep those in your mouth, okay? Okay. Just keep them in your mouth, okay? Okay, sweetheart? You're okay. Okay. So, like, you're, like, just, like, looking at all these things. You're like, oh my god, this is what? So, like, he tells you that, like, you're his girlfriend. You're like, really? He's like, yeah, you're my girlfriend. And you're like, oh, wow, you're so pretty. He's like, yeah, yes, I love you. And you're like, oh, I love you so much. And he's like, yeah, I love you too. And then, like, you know, he's like trying to make you keep the gauze in your mouth because you're like, oh, blah, this tastes bad. And he's like, no, don't take them out of your mouth. But yeah. And then, like, eventually, like, the dentist sits your seat up and he's like talking to Eddie at this point because he can't talk to you because you're like, woo. But, like, yeah, so he's like talking to Eddie. And, like, he's talking about how, like, you're pretty much done there and, like, you can, like, leave. He's like, alright. But, like, he's like, but you can't leave right now. We gotta get your girlfriend a wheelchair so, like, she doesn't, like, tumble and all that jazz. And he's like, okay. So, like, they do. He brings, like, the nurses come in. They bring, like, a wheelchair so that you don't, like, fall on your face and, like, hurt yourself. So, like, yeah. And then Eddie tries to get you to sit in the chair, and you're like, what? No. What? Huh? No. You're, like, freaking out because you think the nurses and the dentist are, like, kidnappers, and they want to kidnap you, and you're like, no, I don't want to. I want to stay with Eddie. And he's like, no, that's not what's happening. I'm gonna go with you. And then you start freaking out even more because now you think that you're both getting kidnapped. You're like, no, I don't want to. So, like, yeah. Baby, you gotta sit in the wheelchair. Yes, you have to sit in the wheelchair or else you'll fall. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Baby, what are you talking about? No, baby, they're not kidnappers. They're nurses. They're just trying to put you in the wheelchair. No, baby, they're not trying to kidnap you. They're not gonna take you away from me. I'm going with you. No. No, we're not both getting kidnapped. And we're going to my car. Okay? Okay, we're going to my van. Yes, my van. So I can drive you home. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna go in my van? Okay. You gotta get in the wheelchair, though. You wanna get in the wheelchair? Gotta get in the wheelchair to get to my van. Okay. Okay, baby girl, go. Get in the wheelchair. Good girl. There you go. So you get in the wheelchair, and like you're getting wheeled out to like his van. And then you kind of forget that he said that he has a van, so you're like, see? You're kidnapping us because it's a van. And then he has to remind you it's his van. And then he scoops you up Bardo style and he plops you in the van. And then like he gets in the driver's seat and like he buckles your seatbelt for you. And you're kind of just like watching him do all this stuff. And then you're driving. And like you're like, and like once he starts driving, you're like, whoa. Because like you're in like a really big van. And you're like watching the street move, and like you're watching how fast everything's going. You're like, oh, we're moving so fast. And you're like just like staring out the window like a child like looking at puppies. You're like, oh my god, this is amazing. And he's like, oh my god, you're so adorable, I just can't. And like, yeah, No, baby. That's my van. Remember I said I had a van? Yes, it's my van. They're not gonna kidnap us. I'm going to take you home, okay? Okay, come on. There you go. Alright. We're leaving. You like the drive? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute, baby doll. So, like, while he's driving, you're like staring out the window, you start like freaking out again because you're like, wait, why was I there? You're like trying to realize why you were there. And like you turn to him, you ask him, and he's like, and it turns into like this whole thing. What was that, baby? Where were you? You were at the dentist, honey. Yeah, that's where we were. We were at the dentist. You had to get your wisdom teeth taken out, honey. No. That doesn't mean you don't have your wisdom anymore. You still have wisdom. They're just wisdom teeth. No, baby doll, don't cry. Don't cry, baby doll. You still have your wisdom. It's just you got your teeth pulled out. They're really, really deep teeth, I guess, and they had to take them out. No, baby doll, please don't cry. Please don't cry. It's okay. You're okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. So, like, you're crying because, like, you think that them taking your wisdom teeth out means that you lost all your wisdom, and you're just like, no, I want to have wisdom. And he's like, no, you still have wisdom. It's just the teeth got taken out. And then, like, while you're crying, your gauze kind of fall out. And then that just strikes a whole new freaking freak out. Like, your eyes are wide as saucers and you're staring at this bloody gauze that came out of your mouth, and you're like, oh my god, am I dying? Like, you're like terrified. Baby, put that back in your mouth. No, baby, no, that's not what that is. It's not what that is. No, your tongue did not fall out. It's not your tongue, it's a gauze. Your tongue is still in your mouth. No, baby. Just put it back in your mouth. Don't cry. You're okay. Don't cry. It's okay. Just put it back in your mouth. You didn't lose your tongue. No, they didn't try to take your tongue away. It's just gauze. They're bloody. It's blood. That's why it's red like that. It's not your tongue. Just put it back in your mouth. It'll be okay. You can put it back. No. Here. Just put it back in your mouth. Come on. Open. Say ah. There you go. Ow! Don't bite me. Don't bite me. No. We do not bite. We don't bite our boyfriends. We don't do that. Don't pout at me. Don't pout at me. I should be pouting. You bit me. It really hurt. I accept your apology, but can you put your gauze back in your mouth, please? Thank you. Say ah. There you go. Okay. Close it tight. Bite down on it. Bite down. There you go. Okay, keep that in your mouth, okay? Oh, baby doll, don't cry. Wipe your tears. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. So, like, your gauze fell out. You think it's your tongue. You start crying and freaking out because they're like, oh my god, they chopped my tongue off. And he's like, no, that's not what that is. No. And like, you won't put it, and you weren't putting it back in your mouth. So he's like, okay. And so he pulled over. And he was like, baby, you gotta put your gauze back in your mouth. It needs to be in there. It's not your tongue. Your tongue's still in your mouth. You can put it back in. It's just telling you anything you need to hear so you can put the gauze back in your mouth. And then he tried to put it back in your mouth. And like, you bit his finger, and he got sad because you bit him. And like, you felt bad for biting this beautiful man that you already forgot is your boyfriend. And like, you say you're sorry, and he forgave you, and like, he put the gauze back in your mouth, and like, yeah. And now and then we're back to talking. Okay, baby, you're okay. Oh, hey, baby doll, hey, look at me. Yeah, I know your eyes are droopy, but listen to me. Can you hear me? Can you listen to me? Can you look at me? There you go. How would you feel if I got you a milkshake? You want a milkshake? Yeah, you can have a milkshake, yeah. It'll feel nice. It'll make you feel better. Yeah? No solid food, okay? You can't eat that. You can drink a milkshake though. You want a milkshake? Okay, I'll buy you a milkshake. What kind do you want? Do you want what kind? You want chocolate? What chocolate Oreo? Okay, I'll get you a milkshake. But you have to keep your gauze in your mouth. Can you promise me that? Okay. I'll get you a milkshake. Come on. Well, let's go get you one. So, like, to make you feel better, he promised to get you a milkshake, and you're like, oh, milkshake? And he's like, yeah, milkshake. And you're like, yay, you're like a kid, you're like a little 5-year-old. Your eyes are like sparkling, and you're like, yay, you're like clapping and hopping in your seat. And he's like, oh my god, you're like freaking adorable. And like, he promised to get you a milkshake if you keep the gauze in your mouth. And you're like, okay, I promise. And he's like, okay, let's get you a milkshake. So like, you get to like a place, he gets you a milkshake, and you're like drinking it. And he told you to drink it slowly, so that it doesn't like give you brain freeze, and then you cry again. So like, you're drinking it slowly, like he told you to, and you don't even remember at this point that he's your boyfriend. You don't remember. You just think that this is just some really nice guy that's just like driving you places and giving you milkshakes and getting you milkshakes. So like, yeah. Eventually you get home, like to your house, like, and you're like there for the rest of the day drinking your milkshake, and then like, he made you, I don't know what you can do. I think you can like eat yogurt, I guess. I don't know. I've never gotten my wisdom teeth pulled out, so I don't know if you can eat yogurt or like ice cream or anything. But like, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna make him like keep blending up all these things, like making smoothies so you can drink them, so you can get like nutrients. So yeah, he's like doing that, and he's just like at your house, like taking care of you while you're like high on the anesthesia and all that stuff. Okay, here's your milkshake, baby. Drink it slowly, okay? I don't want you to get brain freeze. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take you home now, okay? Okay. Alright, we're home now. Come on, baby, come on. Alright, I'm gonna put you on the couch. Is that okay? Okay, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna go. Do you want anything? I can't make you anything solid. I can make you a smoothie. Do you want a smoothie? Okay, I'll make you a smoothie. So, like, he makes your smoothie, and you're like, and you set your milkshake on the coffee table with his help, because you're like, so he's like, here you go, and put that there. And he put it on a coaster, because you guys have coasters, and he's like, I don't want to mess up your stuff. So he put it on a coaster, and, like, you're, like, laying on the couch and watching, like, TV. You're watching, like, a cartoon, let's say. I don't know what cartoon, but you're watching a cartoon. And, like, you're, like, watching it, and you're like, yay, cartoons. And, like, he's, like, making your smoothie, and, like, he comes back to give it to you. Alright, baby doll, here's your smoothie. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is everything okay? You think I'm cute? Thank you again. Oh. Think my hair is weird? I get that a lot. That you think I'm cute. Oh. Hey. Oh my god. So, like, right now, you're, like, pretty much saying the same stuff you said before. Like, you're like, you're cute. Your hair is weird, but you're cute. And he's like, oh, thank you. And he kind of, like, put it together that you don't remember that he's your boyfriend. So he's like, oh my god. So, like, he kind of, like, comes up with something, like, to do. It's not, like, really to tease you, just to, like, help you out. But, like, yeah. Hey, you want to know what? I'm gonna blow your mind right now. You ready? You okay? Yeah, I did kiss you. You know why? Because I love you. Yeah. Okay. You lay here, okay? Drink your smoothie and your milkshake. You stay here, okay? Do you want your bear? I'll go get you your bear, okay? So, like, yeah, you, like, he, like, freaking blows your mind and, like, just freaking kisses you, like, out of nowhere, and you're like, oh my god, this cute guy just, like, kissed me. Also, if you know what I'm referencing, I love you. If you don't, I'll tell you at the end of the video, I promise. But yeah, so, like, he kisses you, and, yeah, yeah, and he goes upstairs to your room to get your bear that he got you. And, like, he comes back down, he gives it to you, and you're, like, laying on the couch, continuing to watch your cartoons, drinking your smoothie and your milkshake. And, like, he's sitting there with you, your head's, like, in his lap, and he's, like, stroking your hair. And, like, he changes out your gauze every now and then if they get too bloody. And, like, he's stroking your hair, and then, like, the phone rings. So, yeah. Oh, baby doll. I gotta go get the phone. Are you gonna be okay? Here, have a pillow. You hold on to Johnny. Hold on to your bear. I'll be right back, okay? I'll just be right behind the couch, okay? Okay. So, like, Eddie goes to, like, pick up the phone. And he picks it up, and it's pretty much, like, I'm just gonna say it's Dustin. This is Dustin. It's Dustin, and yeah. Hello? Eddie, where the hell are you? You didn't come to school today. Yeah, no shit, Henderson. I'm pretty sure I know that. Okay, smartass, but, like, what's going on? Why aren't you here? I was busy. Busy? Busy with what? I had to do something. Eddie, do you know what day it is? Thursday? It's Hellfire Night. Oh, yeah. It's okay. We can reschedule that. Wait. I'm sorry. Did I hear you correctly? Did you just say that we can reschedule Hellfire? Yeah, we kind of have to. I can't go. What do you mean you can't go? What are you even doing? Where are you? I'm at listener's house. Oh, I see. So you didn't come, so you ditched school and you're postponing Hellfire to, like, what, hang out and make out with your girlfriend? Okay. That's not why I didn't go, Henderson, okay? Little butthead, okay? Listen, I didn't go to school today because listener had to get her wisdom teeth removed. And I can't go to Hellfire tonight because I have to watch her until her parents get home. Wait, listener got her wisdom teeth pulled out? Yes, that's why she wasn't here. And why I wasn't here, because her parents couldn't take her because they had to go to work. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah. Where is she now? She's on the couch, high as a kite. It's like, what do you mean she's high as a kite? They give you anesthesia, Henderson, for the pain, to numb the pain. Oh. Okay, well, it would have been nice to know that before, you made us run around like headless chickens going on a wild goose chase to find your ass. Okay, well, it was a last minute thing. Her parents kind of thought that they'd be able to take her, so yeah. Okay, well, just warn us next time, okay? Yeah, fine, whatever. Bye, Henderson. Bye, Eddie. Okay, so after he gets off the phone with Dustin, he goes back to the couch and he sees that you're, like, dead asleep. And he, like, smiles and he grabs a blanket and he, like, throws it over you. And he's about to, like, go to do something else, but you grab his hand, like, gently, like, it's weak because, like, you're still, like, a little bit high, but, like, you're also really tired. And, like, he looks back at you and you're like, can you stay? And, like, and then he smiles at you and he's like, okay, yeah, sure. So that's where this is. Oh, baby doll, you're so cute. I love you. Baby doll, you want me to stay with you? Yeah, sure. Do you want me to lay down with you? Okay, sweetheart, I'll lay down with you. So, like, he lays down with you and he's, like, kind of spooning you and you're, like, still sleepy and, like, your like, eyes are closed and he pulls you close to him and, like, he's, like, rubbing your arm and, like, your belly. He's, like, rubbing your tummy because he knows that you like that because it's, like, comforting. And he, like, kisses the back of your head. And, yeah. I love you, baby doll. Sleep well, okay? Love you. So, like, yeah, he says that he loves you, and he, like, nudges you with, like, his nose. That's, like, something you guys do. Like, he, like, nudges his nose on you. And, yeah. So, yeah, and then, like, he lays there until he like, rubs your tummy until he falls asleep with you. And that's the end of the wisdom teeth video. I honestly thought that was so cute, considering that it didn't have a script. I don't know for sure if it was cute. I have to edit this as always, but yeah, hopefully my iPhone storage doesn't, like, be an ass about this. Sorry, I popped popcorn, but yeah. So yeah, that was the Eddie X Listener Wisdom Teeth video. And as I promised, I'm going to share what I referenced. Again, if you already know what I was referencing, thank you. I love you. But if you don't, I referenced a few videos of people with wisdom teeth, but the one I kept referencing was the one, it wasn't wisdom teeth, but it was like the video of the girl. If you've seen it before, there's like a video of a girl and she like just got out of like surgery or something, and her boyfriend was there in the room with her, and she's like looking at this man and she's like awestruck by him, and she does not know who this man is. But it's her boyfriend, and she's like, oh my god, you're cute. And then she's like, your face is kind of weird, but you're cute. And she like takes his hat and like puts it on her head, and he's like, oh, it suits you. And she's like looking around, she's like looking up at him and looking at the hat, and he's like, I'm gonna blow your mind right now, are you ready? And she's like, huh? And she's like looking around, and she looks at him, and he kisses her, and she's like, that cute boy is kissing me. And it's like, it's the cutest video. I love it. So I referenced it for Eddie, because that's definitely something that Eddie and listener would go through. He doesn't have a hat, sadly, so there was nothing for her to take from him to wear. But she did keep the equivalent of her taking the hat was her messing with his hair. And I'm just gonna say this now, but like, she, like, off screen, she was like putting his hair like over her face when he was close enough to her, like as a mustache. So that's like the equivalent of her like taking his hat. But like, yeah, so that's the video I was referencing. Also, if you like the fact that Eddie's calling listener baby doll, please I don't remember who said it, but thank you to the person who did suggest that little name. And yeah, I will introduce other nicknames later, like in future videos. But baby doll and sweetheart are the ones I'm using right now. And I did say baby girl, I think, in this video. But yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I think I will make one more video. I think I have time for one more video. And I might make another one if I'm like, because I do have to get ready to go somewhere soon. But if I have time after I'm done getting ready, I will work on another video, at least film it, and then I'll edit it later. But yeah, I hope you have a beautiful morning, evening, or night, wherever you are. And yeah, thank you, Cherry Blossoms. Love you. Bye.